Let me tell you a story from today. We had our garage door broke a couple days ago, and I needed somebody to fix it. And so I put on Facebook, who repairs garage door springs? Because I'm not about to go touch that spring job. I've heard too many horror stories from DIYing garage door springs. And I got probably 8 or 10 recommendations. But the only one that was recommended twice was these guys called Affordable Garage Door Repair. And so I called them, and it's interesting, both people who recommended them said about the same thing. They're courteous, they're kind, they're professional, they get the job done, they're in and out, they're affordable. They about said the same thing. So I got the idea these people are pretty predictable and reliable in their job. And so they came today, and I was just blown away by how they did the job. Here's how it went. They walked in, and Dewey, if that's you, hello. And Karen, if it's you, hello. And tell Dewey I said hello. I think of y'all often. We need to catch up sometime, by the way. They walked in. The guy was on the phone, I think, with his wife. And he walked in. As he walked in, he said, "Hey, I'm Jesse. This is Taylor." And we walked in to the garage door. He looked at it. Got off the phone. He looked at it for 30 seconds. He said, "It'll be $300. I said, "All right, go ahead and do it." And I went back inside, grabbed a Diet Coke. I sat down to do some work. Walked back in to check on them, and they were done. 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, in and out, done. And I was just blown away. Like, this is incredible. And so, and what also blew me away is they didn't have a logoed shirt on. They didn't have anything. They were in cargo shorts and T-shirts and not even a logo hat. Just, you would never know. Their truck didn't have any business information on it. Their marketing, frankly, from a marketing perspective, was horrible. Yeah, Josh. They were incredibly focused. This is where I thought of you, Josh. They were incredibly focused on getting the job done, and their marketing was the job that they did and the results they got. And as I've been thinking about this, I put it in terms of polish and product. And I'm going to have to come back and finish this one. So these guys came out. There was no marketing. The only marketing they did was very creative. They didn't hand me a business card. They put a business card. They stuck a business card basically on the inside of my garage door. I was talking to the guy afterwards, just a little bit about his business, because they blew me away by how not focused on marketing they were at all from a marketing perspective. And he said, "Yeah, we do 8 jobs a day, just only residential garage doors. That's it, nothing else." And he said, the reason we put our business card on the garage door is because when your garage door is broken, there's one place you're going to go look, and that's your garage door. And you don't need to go fumble and find it in your contacts or anything else. It's on your garage door. That was the only piece of marketing they did. And what blew me away was that piece of marketing was not to make them feel better about their company, was not for them. That piece of marketing was for me, the homeowner. And they were so customer centric. They were so customer focused, it blew me away. And I've been thinking about this. What they did more than impress me. They didn't really impress me. I mean, they impressed me with the good job they did, but they impacted me. They moved me to think about marketing in my own business and marketing in general. There was no polish to them, frankly. I barely even got a handshake as they came through the door, and he was on the phone. Like, that's pretty counterintuitive when it comes to marketing, to being professional. And a handshake might have been nice, but they did the job so well, so fast, so radically focused that I almost laughed at the fact that he didn't shake my hand, and he was on the phone when we walked in the door. There was no polish. They weren't focused on the polish, they were focused on the product. And when I put it in terms of how I see it, when I'm focused on the polish of my business, making my business look good, making me look good, making the service, making my website look good, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it so that I look good. So people think that Derek is a great coach, so that Derek does this thing well, or whatever. So you can focus on the polish, or you can focus on the product. And that when you focus on the product, when I focus on the product, I am customer centric. I am client focused. I'm doing everything for them, making everything subservient. Here's where Josh, if you're watching this again, Josh, one of my coaches says, make everything subservient to the goal. Make everything subservient to the focus. Their focus was in and out, getting it done, and they realized they don't need a logoed hat. They don't need logoed anything. They don't need even a logo on their truck. Their product speaks so loud for what they do. They are so busy. They do 8 to 10 jobs a day, 6 days a week. Only residential. Phenomenal. Just absolutely phenomenal. And this is more than a garage door for me. This made me really think about marketing in my business and how well do I know my clients? How well do I know the type of client that I want to work with? And it made me, I mean, honestly, when they left, I sat down on my computer and I just started kind of rehashing how I look at serving my clients from a marketing perspective. Not strictly from a marketing perspective, but from a product-centric, serving my clients perspective, that it in itself is marketing in and of itself. So I can focus on the polish, making me look good, or I can focus on the product and doing great work for my customers and my clients. And it's not that I'm throwing away the polish. It's that the polish is not the focus. The polish comes second. And it's really phenomenal. Blew me away. So I'm walking away with this idea about marketing. The best way to market is through a product well delivered, and the marketing speaks for itself. So on that note, I'm going home to have dinner, Chick-fil-A with my family, and I will see you tomorrow.